What is the meaning behind Doris Salcedo's Shibboleth? What does Doris Salcedo's Shibboleth really mean? This artwork is not just a piece of art. It is a powerful statement about division and exclusion in society. At first glance, viewers see a large crack running through the floor of a museum. This crack symbolizes the deep divides that exist, especially those tied to racism, colonialism, and social injustice. The title Shibboleth comes from an Old Testament story where a specific word was used to identify friends and enemies. Those who could not pronounce it correctly faced violent exclusion. This historical reference serves as a metaphor for the discrimination that still exists today. Salcedo's artwork forces us to confront these uncomfortable truths about inequality. The crack itself is more than just a physical break. It represents a visible scar on the social fabric, highlighting the fractures caused by ongoing oppression. The embedded steel mesh along the edges adds tension, showing both the fragility and resistance of these divisions. It suggests how these barriers are maintained and reinforced over time. When visitors walk alongside the crack and look down into it, they are invited to shift their perspective. This act encourages them to see the world from the viewpoint of those who have been marginalized or made invisible. It becomes a moment of reflection on the legacy of colonialism and systemic violence, particularly in Latin America. Here, histories of conquest and racial discrimination have profoundly shaped social structures. From a Latin cultural perspective, Shibboleth resonates deeply. It echoes the experiences of exclusion faced by many Latin American communities due to colonial histories. The artwork emphasizes memory and trauma, aligning with broader themes in Latin American art that address historical violence and give voice to the silenced. Practically, Shibboleth challenges us to acknowledge these societal fractures. It asks us to consider our role in either perpetuating or healing these divides. Social exclusion is often maintained through subtle means, like language and cultural markers, which separate people and deny them full participation in society. Overall, Shibboleth serves as a call to awareness and empathy. It urges us to confront the painful legacies of racism and exclusion, inviting a reconsideration of how societies define belonging and difference. Through this artwork, Doris Salcedo encourages us to reflect on our collective responsibility in addressing these critical issues.